going out 22:11. That's very, very fast. But Jordan Johnson, 21:43, proved to be a little too much too soon. And it worked in Cameron Homer's favor as he made a big move going into the final 100 meters.
So the stage has been set now, 46:66, like you said, fifth fastest time in the country, but this man will know exactly what is on tap and what the stakes are as Quincy Wilson, looking like a pretty smooth operator. You gotta think that regardless of how exciting New Balance Nationals is, and we know it is the fastest party on the planet, it is, you know, the highest level of competition for many of these runners. Once you've got one of those shiny gold things from the Olympics, your nerves might just come down a little bit.
This is the calmest I've ever seen Quincy Wilson get into the blocks. I've called a lot of his races. I was there at the Penn Relays. We know how that played out. And he ended up running the fastest split in Penn Relays history. But he's never looked quite this calm getting into the blocks. And I think we may see a very dangerous man here. Quincy Wilson, as expected, out well, but Isaac of Wind Speed Athletics is out in second, and now into first. It's Joseph Mizak of Wind Speed Athletics in the lead at the break. Quincy Wilson fighting to go around the outside. Quincy is going to have to run the far way around, but Quincy will now take over the lead and take over the rail. He's sliding into lane number one. It is Quincy Wilson, but here comes Andrew Solvadon. Andrew Solvadon in pursuit. It is Quincy Wilson trying to break away from Andrew Solvadon. Andrew Solvadon coming off the turn with Quincy Wilson. The two together down the straight. The inside is open, but Quincy Wilson will hang on for the win. Quincy Wilson across the line, a new meet record, 45:71. Quincy Wilson rewriting the history books. Once again, Andrew Solvadon, a U.S. number 2, behind none other than Quincy Wilson.
Well, I love a good competition, and Salvadon gave it to him. Wilson looking absolutely pumped there. You know, we talked about this before. Last year at New Balance Nationals Outdoors, I had the privilege of interviewing this young man on the infield after his race, and I said, is there a chance that we're going to see a sophomore making the Olympics? And he was so soft-spoken. Again, running with all kinds of confidence here in this race. He was so soft-spoken about it. He said, oh, maybe. I said, no, your answer is absolutely we are. And he said, okay, absolutely we are. We not only saw him in the Olympics, we've now seen him take this field to task. Salvadon kept the pressure on right to the line. Wilson with that distinctive form, shoulders back, head back, he gets the job done. 45:71 officially. He split 21:34, 24:37. That is a new meet record and within spitting distance of his own national record.
A great run by Quincy Wilson.
Hey, shout out to your mama. Congratulations. Congratulations. And you know, all weekend we've seen your team come out here and just set that impact of what Bullets is about. What does it say that Bullets is about?
We work for this. That's my brother Cam over there. He's a sophomore. He's going to continue the legacy, and I love him like my brother.
All right, let's talk about that. Cam came out. Let's talk about that, Cam. You came out here, and you reeled him in, and you set the track on fire. You definitely laid the ground for Quincy to come out here today.
I just want to say that I feel like I'm proud of myself and proud of Q. We both executed our race, and look at us now, 1 and 3.
Look at you now. You're barely breathing like your work. Congratulations. Congratulations. Clap it up for Quincy.
Out of Maryland, putting two guys on the podium. Wilson takes top marks in 45:71, a new meet record. And there you see he's sharing the banner with Cameron Homer, his young teammate. 46:66 for Homer. That is number 6 in the country. And remember, he is still just a sophomore, so definitely following in the very big shoes of Quincy Wilson as he continues his pursuit towards New Balance Nationals indoor excellence, and surely we'll see these guys duking it out again outdoors.
Absolutely. The future is very bright for all of these athletes. Saw another great interview with Quincy Wilson. Here he goes to take his victory lap. The interesting thing about Quincy Wilson is his ability to stay calm under pressure. Talking to him right before he qualified for the Olympics, he talked about missing a little bit of training because his sister was in the hospital. and he was dedicating his race to his sister, and he said, you know, I'm always there for you, you're always there for me. And very, very humble, very bright future ahead of Quincy Wilson.
Well, how do you follow that? I'll tell you how. With the championship girls 400, this is a little bit more wide open. But again, brimming